Just take a minute, yo. I'm in California, Long Beach.
Okay, buddy, you know the drill. Let's get some heat into these tires.
Alright. So let's get serious for a minute. You know, I've been on Facebook all morning spilling my guts, okay? Now, you gotta understand what the heck I'm going through, okay? Went out to the store last night to shop, only to get harassed and followed and annoyed. They always, every time I walk in there, it's the same scenario. They'll look in their phone. Everybody, all the employees, they'll just start looking in the phone. That California breeze, I don't know, it's quite soothing, I ain't gonna lie. Much needed at a time like this. Yeah, I mean, I've been out for a week, dude, and dudettes. I've been sitting in my house, chilling, waiting patiently, taking care of business, and as soon as I walk out the house and I do a little, you know, and it's always like a Walmart kind of store or a let me see, it's like a department store or a grocery store. And I go up in there, man, they treat me like I don't belong there. My friend Paul Mooney, my late friend Paul Mooney, you know, he was rich, first class, but the people in whom he was dealing with, one time he was like, he said he was in a hotel, excuse me. He was in a hotel, and the lady, she was a maid, spoke to him in a way he didn't like, and the attitude and the communication he got from it is a lady saying, "You don't belong here." And then he tried to get on an airplane. You know, "Can I see your ticket?" "Yes, but I'm not showing it to you." You know, and you know, you can see my ticket when you see everybody else's ticket. I'm walking out the store. "Can I still see your can I still see your what's it called, receipt?" It's like, and I thought to myself, I actually thought to myself, what are you gonna do if I don't? You gonna put your hands on me or something? You're gonna be like, sir, you're gonna sir me 100,000 times? And this is what makes it so bad now. All right, I said it. I posted on Facebook. I'm saying it here on YouTube. I'm gonna go back and set you up, and then when it's all done, you're gonna be ashamed and feel like a fool. Now, why is that? Whatever I said earlier, because I'm telling you what I'm going to do, and you're going to make no steps to repent or prepare. You're just going to just go through your same motions, even when I'm telling the entire planet I'm telling you to your face what you're going to do, and you're still going to do it. That's how animalistic you are. Like animals with no understanding, and like a machine with no soul. How do you live with yourselves, you know? How do you wake up in the morning and live? How? I'm young and free, and I am struggling just to go out of my house and just to shop. Then I have to listen to the language, have to, which means I'm being forced to do this. I don't want to do this, but it's the only way that's going to set you straight. The only thing. It's the truth. Even if I tell you I'm going to do it. So I was mistaken. This car does not have 1,200 horsepower. It has 1,300. Yeah, what's 100 horsepower? You know, I'm gonna dress nice and look good, but first you gotta get your insides right. Because I'm not gonna walk in dressed up looking good just so you won't scrutinize me. There's something wrong with you on the inside. You know how there's something wrong with a lot of people on the inside. You are, God, the inside. If I could just hear what's going on in your head, man, I probably would weep, because it's just a bunch of evil, sad things going on up in there. You know, you always, it's, I mean, you know, in Ecclesiastes, the Bible says that the same thing happens every day. And if it's happened before once, it's gonna happen again. So you don't have to worry about history repeating itself. It's just gonna repeat itself. So you told me I gotta go out of my house, drive, 20 miles to some store just to fool your stupid ass. So you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till I actually have to shop again. I'm gonna call you on your shit, and then I'm gonna come right back in the same store just a minute later after I just fooled your stupid behind, and then shop. You know why? Because I'm trying to like plan this out and get this all straight. Because I don't have time to drive up there and play with you, man and woman. I don't have time for that. And that's the truth. What the heck, dude? What are you thinking, dude? What are you thinking? When I get to the store, I'm gonna lock the door 8 times. Just to be an asshole just like you. So you can see how it feels. Hey, you give what you get, what you give, and you give what you in you whatever, you know? That's not how it works. I think that's another part of the comedy. When you say what you say, like deep down, you don't even believe what you're saying yourself. You know you don't, because you know me. Money. I have slowed my intake. I changed it from party mode to conservative mode. It's not consume, and it's like Wednesday or it's Monday and I don't get paid till Wednesday, and I'm all dry, and I'm like spending more money than I would like to spend. So one week I said, look, let me just slow down. If I don't want to hit nothing, I ain't gonna hit nothing. If I don't want to sip nothing, I'm not gonna sip nothing. And that's what I've been doing. And I have seen an absolute flux of supplies. Okay? And flux means increase. A major increase financially and in my medicine cabinet. I have so much left over now. And I can continue this, and keep building, money. So maybe one day I go back to New Jersey, but this time I'm gonna spend more time there so I can really get my time in with my family and friends. Because my friend, my aunt's ex-husband, forgot his name. He said, I'm gonna take you out, man. If you just, all you got to do is show up. I'll take care of the rest. I said, I can do that. Piece of cake. I used to dress up, man, and then I got a little older. I gained a little weight, and the clothes stopped fitting. It's cool. And y'all keep talking about fat. Now let me tell you something. Let me just tell you straight up, that's one thing that does not offend me anymore. That used to offend me, but it doesn't. Y'all just keep talking about fat this and fat that. That doesn't offend me. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, the fat guy has the most accolades in the universe. So obviously, having some shreds means is just nothing but flesh. If you want to go, you know what I mean? You know me. I can pound you pretty easily, but that's not why I'm here. I'm actually here to tell you about my poundings and how people are just, they're asking for it, man. People, it's like, oh, there's nothing you can do about it. God is like, there are secret weapons. There's like the last blow. You know what I mean? This is the final straw. How do you walk into a frickin' place and every single day you deal with the same thing? That's insane. That's crazy. I'm not talking about doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. I'm talking about doing the same thing over and over again, period. Because the devil's got you stuck. He's got your mind, despite how I'm treated, I am a royal priest. What's his name? Saul. I'm so sick and tired of always thinking about doing what I need to do and always bringing you up. Well, Saul was just a king and he was just, forget you, dude. I'm not you. I'm me, and I can do whatever the heck I want without penalty. And I don't have time to play with you. You're like, and that's real. That's the truth. It's not real. It's not business. It's playing. You're playing around. You have your technology. You misuse it and abuse it. You're not honest. Jesus, what do I have to do? What do I have to do to live in a world where I can go out of my house, walk into a store, and not be followed around? Have people ducking their heads in their phones every like, I walked in the store and I watched this dude, just because they do it every time I get in there, but this time I just watched him just lean up on like a few boxes and just start messing with the phone, looking right at me. Then I walk to the next person. They look in their phone, and I look at them. They act like they don't know what's going on. Then I see the next person. They look. I mean, it's all the same process. And then I leave, and then I come right back in. You know what they do? The same thing. Then I gotta go in there and pretend like I'm shopping. I mean, I've said this and you still do it. Anyway, I pretend and then you feel stupid, then you don't do it no more. But the sad part is, why couldn't you do that before I made you look like an ass? Jesus. What? Something going on upstairs, yo. Something's going on upstairs. Something is. That's not even human. That's not humane. That's inhumane. What person is going to go in their car and drive a few miles just to dumb you? I'm going to wait until I actually have some shopping to do. Then I'm going to come right back in the same store, see if you've learned your stinking lesson, yo. You know, Jesus, what does Jesus teach in the Bible? Jesus teaches you, if you want to solve a problem, you have to know exactly what to do. You can't just do anything. Like, for example, like, you can't go up in that mug and kill everybody. Well, why not? Because you'll go to prison. You don't want to go to prison. I got mad. I walk in the store. I'm pouring milk all over the floor. It's good, but it didn't solve anything. You know, I want to walk in there and ball up my fist and start swinging, but that's not going to solve it. What's going to solve it? Calling you out on your bull crap, dude. You know, it's kind of hard to explain because it doesn't make sense. It's like, I have to do something that's not for or against the law. I have to do something that doesn't even exist. It doesn't exist. It's not real. It's like, well, doesn't that bother you? Doesn't that make your conscience? Doesn't that bother your conscience? Of course it does. Of course it does. Because it's not, you know, I don't again, it's hard to explain and it's hard to put into words because it doesn't make sense. It's like, how is it that, like, pranking you will stop you from doing something that's criminal when I have, you know, spoken to you politely, when I have paid for everything I have purchased in your store. And let's go into the facts a little bit. I've paid for it. I have never done anything to warrant that behavior. Yelling and screaming is not going to make a difference. It's just going to, you know, it's okay because I understand what's going on, but there's like a lot of people watching, and everybody's going to think, you know, there's maybe like 2 people are going to think the right thing, and everybody else is going to just embarrass you and humiliate you, and they won't back you up. No backup. Oh man, no backup, huh? I just gotta just take care of it myself. People don't take care of my business, but I sure take care of yours. Never get the fair exchange. I come in here to shop, and I come in here all the time. So you should. So whatever happened to the days where you show up 1,000 times in the same place and they recognize, they know who you are. Oh, he's cool. No, I show up in the same place, see the same people every time I get up in there, and then one day they choose to start treating me like a criminal. Now, okay, listen to this, people. This is what's happening to a person. This person walks into a store that's closer to their home, and then a person in line tells you that you need to go further away from home to shop. This is the truth. This is all true. And then is when they're finished doing that, you go to that further place. You know what they do? They harass you and follow you, look in their phone, dip in their phone every time you show up. Every time you turn your face and turn the corner, there's some employee just ready to block and guard you from being there. You're black, Kalari. It's like, well, I was born that way, so I'm not going to be ashamed of the way I was born. I'm sure as heck not going to allow you to shame me. Nobody can make you mad, but they can sure as heck influence it. They can sure as heck poke. How many times can you poke an animal in a cage until when you open that cage, they're going to start snapping? Now, I said animals. We're animals too, but we're different. We have something called understanding. We understand. Even if we pretend like we don't. You hate me, you love me, you love me, you hate me. Like that drives a person crazy. You know what I mean? And that's just straight up what it is. That would drive a person mad. That's setting a person up. That's absolutely setting a person up for failure. You are driving that person insane. You know what I mean? You really don't get it, dude. You're driving that person mad. You get in line, and the person who is like you're asking help from and stuff, it's already set up and ready to go. See, Jesus says you gotta judge them by the same measure, or you will be judged by the same measure you judge others. So if that's what God says, and you better just get ready. But you see, that's a good point. People don't know the word of God. Because I remember saying the other day, people don't even know what a crown of glory or what gray hair means. They just watch the Just for Men commercials and listen to what everybody else says, and that's it. And as they say, form their opinion, but they don't even know that you don't have to form an opinion, dude. The answer is in the book. Not every book, the book. I didn't say all. I said the, which you all would absolutely know nothing about, maybe except the Miz and The Rock, but that's the only two I can think of off the top of my head. Just chilling off of Instagram, just chilling off of this and chilling off of that, relaxing, resting, and then I gotta go out and take care of business, man. I walk into a store and it happens again. The same thing happening over and over again is not bad. It's the same thing happening over and over again that is bad. I just said the same thing twice. No, I didn't, because I didn't say the same thing twice, actually. Close. I don't have time. You know, you can think and say and blah blah blah. You know, I'm a bum. Gloria, you're a bum. Oh my god, that's so funny. And then Heat 5 in Motorsports and Games. Hey, you know, all you had to do was invest in Kalari Purdue, but hey, I guess it's just because I wasn't born, you know, white, right? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry that I wasn't born the way that you wanted me to be born. So sorry. You know, you'll think, you know, it might be a person. I mean, I'm in the store and I see this lady shopping. Okay, nobody's bothering her. I pass that lady. She gives me a nice smile. And then this guy comes out with a cart from, you know, in the back in the private area. You know what he does? Dude, he literally like just crashes his cart into mine, literally. And after he BS'd me, I stopped him. I said, "Excuse me, sir." He said, "Yes." I said, "Listen, I'm not really here to shop, dude. I'm just here to call you out on your crap. And you ought to be ashamed of yourself." "Oh, have a nice day, sir." Then I yelled at everybody in the store. Then I left. Come back the next time. Did I get that crap again? No. You see, that's how you have to handle it. That's how you have to handle it. They'll stop, but you have to do that first. Have to. Why do I have to? Because they've already made their. Because I don't know. It's actually, you know, I don't know. Can I be honest with you? I have no idea. I just know what I need to do. I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's not just one reason, it's a lot of reasons. And matter of fact, sometimes it's just for no reason. But it doesn't matter. And then what do people try to tell you? Well, go to a different store. And I had one person say, well, why don't you just, you know, order it online, have it shipped to your house? You try to handle these things like a professional. So you read the Bible, man. There was a you know, I don't know. Let me see if I can get this. Let me get a story that I can actually get right. You know, remember, wasn't it Isaac and Esau? So Jacob and Esau. I think it was Jacob and Esau. Or is it Isaac? But whatever it is, whoever it was one of them and Esau. And Esau got his birthright taken from him. Got his birthright taken from him. He got something else taken too. He got a blessing and a birthright. And he tricked him to get it. Did God ever curse him for those tricks? Nope. 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 Jesus said, "Be as wise as a serpent." You know, the serpent was the one in the Garden of Eden who told Eve that ye shall not die when you eat of this fruit. trickery. Then the same one who's on the good guy side did a trick. You know, and there's a family affair going on, and the woman dressed as a prostitute so she can get impregnated by one of, like, it's just some guy. Again, I don't want to be specific because I don't want to get the story wrong. I'd have to look it up to get the actual story. But as soon as you know, the items were returned, which were taken in the first place to see this fake prostitute, when the truth was revealed, Home Slice was shamed. Trickery. You know, God will let you trick the enemy. He'll let you act it out so the enemy can get theirs. You got tricked. Now don't you feel stupid? See, nobody wants to be laughed at. Excuse me. Nobody wants to be laughed at. Laughing at me, laughing at you, laugh. It ain't nothing funny, yo. You're just embarrassing me as I'm trying to shop. And then, like, do we, it's been a fortnight, dog. Do we have to make it, do I have to extend it week number 3? Lies. First week was about your mouth. Second week was about your bad attitude. Now do we got to work on your lies? You harass me. You treat me like crap. You're all on your phone. And then every time you talk to it about somebody, they got an attitude. Everybody's got a freaking attitude. Excuse me. Oops. Excuse me. This thing won't turn. It really, really won't. Hey, I don't know this track. Oh, Lord. Told you. Excuse me. Woo! It's 1,300 horsepower. That's a lot of. That's a. Excuse me. That's an extreme amount of horsepower. Excuse me. Walk into some establishments, you know, it's you don't have a problem, but walking to other places, your head is like about ready to explode. It's like, God, what have I done? Why? You know, I just want to go home and go on through hard times, and you can't even recuperate because, you know, excuse me, because Satan the devil is ready to go ahead and snap your back. Ah, the devil, Satan the devil. Fudge, yo. I hate that. I can't, dude. Let me live to be 120 and get me out of here, yo. That's too long. Ah, that's still too long. Excuse me. Let's see what this car can really do. We're gonna see if we can. I know this thing's acted so stupid, but still, I can make it. I know Jesus. I'm gonna make it work. Yeah, that's 9 times. Getting 9 is gonna be real hard, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be like. Yeah, it's gonna take well, it's probably gonna take the rest of my life. God, 8 is it's like you get it, and it's like okay, but need more. Come on, wake up. It's the first of the month. Come on. There you go. Let's go. I'm gonna get this thing to work. Hold on. I'm gonna make it work. Come on. There you go. Hey. Yeah, I'm gonna make it work. Le Mans. Indianapolis. Something. Daytona. Maybe. Daytona's got them. I'm thinking. I think that's gonna be. I think that's. But it doesn't have no chicanes, does it? No, it's chicaned up. I guess Daytona gotta go back to the old-fashioned oval. It's gonna be very, very tough because this game is just it's overboard with realism, so Corey Graves, Carmella, just want to say God bless you.
Você segue o Ruiter no Instagram.
Got you a new baby. New baby, yeah. Oh, that's a miracle. That's wonderful. Congratulations. Here, all right. I'm gonna have to see what I can do with this thing. Edit, setup. All right. Where's the wing? Brake pressure, rear downforce. Hello. And you gotta know what this stuff is. And most people don't, but I'll admit I don't know everything either. Damn, really? This game is harsh. 5 gears. Okay. I thought it was 6. Yeah, alright. Final drive. I don't know what the final drive is, so we'll turn it down a little bit. Alright. This is gonna be a beast. If it needs more gear, I'll give it more gear. If it needs more whatever, I'll give it more whatever. I just need to got 1,300 horsepower. I mean, come on now. Let's see how fast this thing can go. Nobody ever wants to take an F1 car to a track like this.
Go steady until you got the tyres and brakes working.
It's not very fast. Why is it so slow? Come on now. Give me come on now. I said, come on now. Come along. There we go. What did the car? It's slow as like a turtle. What is? Why is it so slow? I know it's old, but you can't have 1,300 horsepower and go that darn slow. Come on now. Give me some love, baby. Give me some love. Car is slow. Boost pressure. Full boost, yo. What the heck? Air restrictor. None. Lower the decreasing amount of I get into the reduced power. Oh. Well, increasing it. Well, oh. Up, up, up. Gotta go up, but up. Higher boost will increase the amount of airflow. Okay, and then we have this. This is important. Engine oil and water temperature. Reduce drag force. That comes at the cost of aerodynamics, drag, and reduced downforce. Well, whatever. Let's leave that alone for now. Okay, this should help. Trying to. It's over here going 175 miles per hour. I said, come on. That's not right. Faster! Got 1,300 horsepower and I'm getting ready to go to sleep. You better stop playing with me. And give me all my stuff. Come on, bitch. Get up. That's better. Still kind of slow, but come on, give me at least 200, man. Give me. You know what it is you don't know what I have to do to get this to work like this. Okay. This car is like screaming in 4th gear, and then it just in 5th gear comes along and says, okay. Edit. Back to the, I don't know, it might be able to crank this up just to test it. Lower, more closed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'll try this first. This 4th gear. It's as low as it can go. Alright, let's see what I can do. Alright. Try again. Need to reload the ammunition. Just like, dude, I gotta go around, do little things just so you stop being, just so you just stop silly stuff. It's like, just makes me, it's ridiculous. Oops.
You've damaged the suspension.
Oh yeah. Can't just hit a cone in some of these games and get away with it. Nobody understands. I don't think. Well, yeah, it looks pretty empty. No, give me that. $200 per hour. Can I get a little bit more? Just a little bit. Is that asking for too much? I'm gonna turn this down a little more. Turn that down. Turn this down. Okay. Ooh. Full burst. Let's turn it down like so. Alright. It's 200. I mean, that's the way, that's how fast. It used to go about 211 now. I'll be honest. That was the max speed. I guess the car can only go so fast. V6s, huh? That's the car's max speed. Yeah, that's the car's top speed, I think. I don't think the car can go any faster. It's just you know, I think that's something, you know, I have noticed. Just acceleration. Okay, so fourth gear. So final drive. Okay. So we do it like that. So I can use fifth gear. Alright. Let's just take a little spin and move right along. Yeah, I'll check but I can only get this thing to go 200. After that, this seems to say, hey, no more. This is what you call a metal death trap. Jesus. No. 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 Nope. 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 Streaming is just again. Sometimes I just I have a much better time just running my lips and actually doing stuff. Straight like that. I prefer to just talk. I watched back that stream when it was like 4.5 hours. I said, damn. Larry, you must have had a lot on your mind that day. Larry wasn't playing, yo. You did something wrong, yo. Yeah. Yeah, Buford, you're a weasel. Man. That's all this car's got, yo, 200. Okay. So be it.
Try and take it easy on the rev and see if you can stay out of people's slipstream.
So in an instance like this, all right. So now here's how I'm gonna. Here's how the smart people work. I'll show you how the smart people work. Okay. So what do you do? How do you work this? Well, I'm gonna go down to 5th gear and raise it up a little bit. There you go. That should. Now what I've done is I have helped it get it closer to the red line. Are you paying attention? No. Good. No, I'm lying. Bad. Alright, let's get some speed out this. I love tuning cars, man. I miss tuning cars. Not close enough, but it's alright. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Pit box. You know, nobody, I'm just some guy on TV, right? That's wrong. Let me tell you something, my friend Dwayne. Don't feel bad, yo. You ain't missing nothing. Don't feel bad as you can't go to the mall and that crap. You're not missing anything. God is protecting you from the stupid stuff that I go through. And I gotta go take care of it. Like that's what I want to do with my life. How do you kill the noise? You gotta set it up and you gotta trick it out, yo. That's what you gotta do. You gotta set up a plan, you gotta set up a punishment, you gotta punish it. That's what you gotta do. Nothing's punished. I said nothing. Okay, kind of where I want to be right now. The car might overheat again. This is the way it should be. Yeah, let me tell you how Motorsports Games did me. Heat 3 came along, they cut off the internet. Heat 4...
Telemetry looks like there's some sort of engine fault. You'll be down on horsepower, just keep pushing and see what you can do.
What?
Your engine is on its last legs. Just see
What
if you
blew
can
an
bring it
engine?
back to the pit.
Yeah.
The engine's gone. Race is over.
Okay. It's because I don't have enough air in the radio. It's funny. I was like, duh, why? Again, this is for the smart people. You know how many like smart people there are on this planet? You can count them on your hand. There's not very many. There's everybody just rolls and stupid. There you go. Let's let it breathe. Add some more. There you go. I know why the engine blew. I know. So you're going 200. Wrong. Because there's no air going in the engine. Just straight qualifying run. So the car won't turn. So I would turn down the settings. I would turn like I'd turn the front down or the rear up. The front down or the rear up. Lost a little speed, but that's okay. I mean, it's like a rule. Front down, rear up. Rear up gives you grip. Front down gives you grip. It's just simple fundamentals. If you can remember that, then you'll be fine. But most people can't they can't remember that. Actually, they don't care. That's what it really is, and it's easy fundamentals. It's just easy fundamentals. See how the engine's not overheating anymore? You know, he had to be black. It's like... I was qualifying with a Japanese person. They're white. I'm like, yeah, everybody's white. It must like really suck to hate yourself. Gotta get back to the pits now. With the run of gas. Look how much gas I'm saving. Going from 200 to 100, saving a whole lot of fuel. Driving down the highway, your way or my way, baby. Yeah, dude, look how this car cannot accelerate without, like, its turbo. When that turbo kicks in, it's a whole different car. That's why they have V12s and V10s So you don't have to worry about all that. That's why, yeah. So those, you know, what I mean, think about it. The engines that we have now, the turbocharged. I don't think they'd get as much as they would without it. It's like a Sunday drive. And I remember talking about that once. It's like, you know, a Sunday drive isn't really a Sunday drive. You know, because the Sunday drive is, that's like when you're actually going the fastest. Thank you. Speed limit 37 miles per hour. Repair. Well, while the game is taking care of my business. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I just wanted to spend time with Jesus, and then I went into the store and got, you know, I got butt raped by the staff. I was like, oh my God, yeah. Do you know how bad that is? A man, you are like interfering with a man of God, yo. Just treating me like anybody else, yo. I didn't name myself the Special K, damn you. It was named for me. I didn't choose my favorite color, gold. It was chosen for me, okay? I didn't choose any of this. I'm not complaining, but I am telling you the truth of the situation. It's a long time. All fixed, all complete. And big meaty man slapping meat. All complete. I don't know. It's the gold controller that seems to tame the beast. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, just so this thing will stop acting crazy. I'm going to go to options. There you go. Just let it sit down there and full tank of gas. Car fully fixed and repaired. I'm good to go. Now, will I ever? So I got something. Got a surprise coming. Finished with one. Now it's time. Now God has blessed me with the next. The whole thing, whole series. But I don't know if I keep talking, I'm obviously gonna give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Now. Yeah, I just want to pray for my children. Because this is the first generation first time that I'm seeking those who have the Holy Spirit, not just, not just flesh, not just water, but water and blood. This is different this time. This is different. There was a point where it was just, I just needed, to satisfy some things inside me. But see, this is different. Because Kalari Purdue is getting older. You got new preachers coming up on the pulpit. Yeah, so It's a new rise of champions. You know what I mean? I gotta watch out for my elders and those who are not my elders. It's not about you're young and dumb. That has nothing to do with nothing. It has to do with your attitude. It has to do with, just make it very easy. It has to do with that which is evil. You know, the stuff that these people are doing to me are criminal. What they're doing is criminal. It's not okay. It's criminal. And when you are committing criminal acts and not being properly judged for it, excuse me, that's extremely dangerous. That gives power to evil. That gives it credit. It gives it acknowledgement, quote unquote. You cannot. You want to get a. You want to get a person whom you think is a bad person. You choose to, wrap yourself in that which is evil instead of that which is good. Oh, well, this is the way the world is, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And there's people like you who just sit around and just allow it to just continue instead of standing up and taking the Holy Spirit with you and making this world a frickin' better place to live in. What really sucks? So I hate to admit it, but it really sucks. Nobody really knows how to deal with it. You want somebody to take care of something for you. But again, like I said, I hate to admit it, but it's the truth. They don't know how. I've been sitting here because I know how. Well, I wish somebody else knew how, man. So when I get there, man, it's already taken care of. Talking about the work's already done. I know, because I did it. Give God the glory. God doesn't. Let me tell you something. He doesn't want me to. He wants to give it to me, and He wants me just to say thank you. The Bible. Maybe the Bible does say it, but I know that in the church world we hear all the time. I forgot what I was going to say because this thought just hit my mind. The strike is over, huh? That's cool. I don't know, man. I didn't quite understand it. And Jacques Lewizano, you're polytheistic, man. You're just everywhere. You're so Latin, but you do nothing Latin. You're John Wick. Then we find you in some, then you're like, what's that movie? You and Martin Lawrence are having some good times. I'm not dissing Martin. Just this you. I don't want to talk about you though. 200 miles per hour. I got a jet. Yeah, I do whatever I want, man. You know what I mean? I'm the Special K. Come on, man. Certainly won't be late for work. It's 200 and yeah, it's good. It's good. It just got straight up to 200 though this time. The other time it took a minute, but I want to dress back up in nice clothes again. Suits. I'm talking about Ric Flair. I want nice cars. I want all that stuff, man. But before I do that, I gotta get your soul right. I gotta get your insides, yo. We gotta start something. We gotta have a starting point. Because that behavior, it's criminal. It's sinful. It's against the law. It really is. It's not to be celebrated. It's not to be, accepted. That's the society we live in. Accept that which is wrong. Do not oppose it. So, they're following you. Just let them follow you. It's like, that's the wrong attitude. Especially when you're not the one being followed around. What you're telling me is you don't care. You have no compassion. And there's nothing inside of you to move you. So this, I have to admit though, I drove this car GT6, and it went about the same speed. So I guess this is actually not far-fetched. I only actually got about 6 more miles per hour out of it. Somebody's like 200 miles per hour, that's dinky. It's like, well, check this. When I go 200 miles per hour, and you're going 200 kilometers per hour, we're going to see who's in first place. You're going 440 kilometers, 45 kilometers per hour. I'm going 445 miles per hour. I'll see you at the finish line. You got 800,000 kilometers. I could reach that number in miles. It's going to take a lot longer, but I can do it. It can be done. And when I was a kid, I used to do this. I'd get my NASCAR, play Heat 2002, and just drive in circles, pass cars. There's nobody on the dirt track but me, obviously, but yeah. There's the infield. It's crazy. Shoot. Oh, come on. No, it did not blow. I guess the engine opening still wasn't open enough. It's still, I need more air. The car's not gonna overheat if I got, well, it might, but it was cool, man. The car's going faster and faster, and then it chose to, it chose. That's funny. It made the decision to. Look at all this, dude. This, see, and if you, and the smart person will do what? Read what it says to the right. But honestly, I don't need this at the moment. I need air. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Been here for a while, so I think I'm gonna excuse myself from Daytona International Speedway. Thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. You know, I didn't get upset about the alone, but I embraced it. You know, I didn't run from it. I ran to it. I said that's fine. I was a kid once. Wink. I was a kid once. I was a kid once. So anyway, $217 miles per hour. See, I'm lacking. There's more speed to find. I don't know if y'all can hear this music or not. Hold on. That's just me. The V8. I might. I could understand, I could understand, whew, it's like, how people like GT cars because they look like regular, like hopped up regular cars. Car selection in this game can be a bit challenging at times.
The fear of losing is far greater than the fear of being hurt, and that means you've very much got to weigh up your opponents to see where they are, and you're wheel to wheel with these guys. If they're in a strong situation, their car is running well, and you're both in a good position. At that point, it's like playing high-speed poker. All you can do is try and gauge the profile of your opponent right, and hope that you've hope you come out in front of them.
I always do. I got this like Max Payne music going on in the background. It's like, come on, what's going on here? Who died? V12. Is that really a V12? Jesus Christ. It's a whole lot of wampum. And there's either a 12 and 8. And I guess what's it called? The Lambo's got the 10, right? Yeah, they got the 10. Yeah, just oh my goodness. Well, if I want to please the V10, I guess I might as well. I guess I'll just play. I'll just play. What's it called? F1. Yeah, I don't know what to drive. I haven't quite decided. I think I'm just not gonna drive anything. Why not? So Sportsland. Let's try it. Alright, let's save this for later. Because I certainly am not going to force myself. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. I told you, it's been like a fortnight, alright? Do we have to continue, like, shall I continue with this judgment of Earth? You know, Jesus says, the heaven is my throne and the earth is my footstool. Yeah, I hear that. It's getting on my nerves. Oh. voices in my head. They come to me, they understand. Yeah. We'll see about that. I think it's time to go. I'm just done here. So yeah, now I gotta go out and just it's a waste of my time. That's, you know what I mean? That's what makes it so frustrating. It's a waste of time. You are wasting my time, and it makes me so mad. Because the music turns on, I want to start running my mouth again. Let's roll with it. Maybe let's see where I go. If there's anything I really want to say. No, there isn't. So on that note, I'm about to go. Y'all have a nice day. I'll find something else to play. Or watch or whatever.